Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action where we have pro plays all day. In my first 6 runs, starting my clean slate and making a new spreadsheet for the Naxxramas series of arenas, I have an average of a whopping 4.7. That is quite embarrassing. Back in the olden times, my average settled around. It was somewhere between 6 and 7. I think it was in the upper half of that. So I've got some catching up to do, that's for sure. Hopefully this run will help. Early in the stats sheet, of course, every single run has a pretty big impact. That's after you've had a few hundred arenas that the impact diminishes. Anyway, we're up against Flex, Donavian, another Paladin. Seems like I'm playing nothing but Paladins here. And yes, I'm mulliganing the Hex. I do have 2 of them, and I don't really want to use it early in the game. So let's actually get some playable creatures. The answer is no, Boris. You cannot have any playable creatures. You can have one of the worst removal spells in the game. And 3 and 4 drops. All day, baby, all day. So not exactly a good start here, but then again, we have had 2 wins in this run, so complaining about luck would be a little bit in poor form. Okay, well, we get a totem, and now I can actually start playing cards. The problem, of course, is I missed a chance on turn 1 and turn 2 to drop some board presence to help deal with his stuff. So I'll be basically trying to play catch up with my minions. Now, he also does not have anything good to do, so it's like we both have slow starts. Got a bit of a gentleman's agreement going on here to both suck. And I start off with a Harvest Golem, which is a pretty good creature against a recruit. What he wants now is a 3 toughness minion of some sort, because those will not die to the Golem. Also a, what's his face? A simple coin into 4 drop would also be good for him. He does neither, he just kills my totem. Alright. Now here it is tempting to play the Sen'jin, but don't let paladins keep creatures, my friends. We're going to Stormforged Axe, I think? Yep, make a totem. Kill the recruit. So I'm pretty happy that he made a Shattered Sun Cleric instead of coining into a 4 drop. And now I'll have the dreaded turn 5, which I always hate so much, overloaded, which is fine because I just only have a 4 drop to play anyway. Imp Master, jeez, that sucks. And now he uses the coin, he's gonna put a Divine Shield on it. Oh fuck, yes he is. You motherfucking betcha! He's gonna do it. Now, is it gonna get damaged? Okay, so it gets damaged, the shield pops. I guess that's probably not the best use of the shield, truth be told. Play Sen'jin and think. Now, because of the Divine Shield stopping that 1 key point of damage, if I want to kill the Master, I have to throw everything at it. Is it better than just like killing this? Yeah, I think we'll be better off if we just do this, and ignore the Imp Master. Pass the turn. I think this person expected the Divine Shield to stay on, but remember, whenever it takes damage, the Divine Shield goes away, and that was definitely damage. You Spiteful Smith, I don't have a good answer to that right here. I don't. Bloodlust, is that worth using? A tactical Bloodlust here? I mean, what's my other option? I could run in with the Sen'jin, Lightning Bolt, Axe, Golem, and then the Imp survives to finish off my Sen'jin. It's not exactly a tempting option. Of course, I could heal with the Farseer. Ah, yes, that's what I need. Okay, so we're going to run in here. Lightning Bolt, Farseer, and that's 4 mana. What else is left? I guess a Totem? No, not a Totem. Berserker. Okay, so we're going to Lightning Bolt this. Farseer. Pop the Golem to stop the Imp flow. Make a Berserker. Okay, things are looking alright. I got some card draw coming up. Bloodlust in hand with a bunch of minions, but it doesn't matter because he's got full health here. If I'd had a faster start with a turn 2 minion, it might have all been different. Okay, so this is gonna suck. He's gonna kill the Sen'jin and my damaged Golem, meaning I have to use a real creature if I want to kill that thing, or a Rockbiter weapon. Well, let's see. If I get a spell damage totem, Frost Shock would kill this thing, but if I don't get a spell damage totem, I don't really want to play a totem. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Gnomish Inventor it up here. And honestly, I think this is what Rockbiter weapon is for. I'm protecting my minions, dealing 5 damage to his Fizz Ace, safe from Consecrate. He's got 6 cards, I've got 6 cards. My cards are a bit wacky and weak. So if he's got good cards, he will win this, but he does need good cards right here. I can also do a tactical Bloodlust to trade up if I need to. And I might need to. So the War Golem here. Bit of a problem. I think we're going to have to play like so. I'm going to Spiteful Smith, Totem up, Frost Shock, to freeze it in place, hoping he doesn't have any silences. And I'm trying to win this thing right here. Got 5 creatures on the table. Bloodlust is the win. I'm hoping that's going to do it. Let's see if he's got removal. Okay, that will kill my totem. Nothing else, though. One of the times when Stormwind Knight's not impressive. Does he have a Defender of Argus to give taunt to these? That would make a big difference. He's going to heal himself for 2 Bloodlust. Should still kill him. He draws a card last. Huge blunder. Should have done this first. The card he drew might have saved him, but now Bloodlust is GG. And that was close. That was close. If he'd had better answers to the situation, he could have won that. So I don't think this deck is going to the top. I think have I played against 3 Paladins? I think that's what it is. I think I've played against 3 Paladins so far. They've all been, you know, a slightly uncomfortable games. Not exactly close, but the kind of thing where if the opponent had had something better, he would have won. So I don't think this is going to the top, but man, if I could just get up to 7, get my money back, and, you know, have a video like for like the last 5 videos that isn't, you know, an embarrassment to humanity, and more importantly, the part of humanity that I care about, which is myself, that'd be great. That'd be friggin' delightful. For a moment there, I thought people had just gotten bad because the Paladin and Priest runs I started with just faced terrible opponents, but nope. Oh, yes, we're up against Big Ball Sack, which practically guarantees that I am going to lose, because I always lose to people with troll names. From many moons ago, I lost to Tiny Dick the Paladin, and then there was someone more recently. Jeez, I can't remember what it was. It was something really bad. I can't remember what it was. Was it something about vaginas? I don't know. Shit. Well, I'll try to I should really write all these down so I remember them. But anyway, Tiny Dick the Paladin, something else to something else. And then now we've got Big Ballsack the Priest. I gotta admit, it's kind of funny, but I don't want to lose to this person, and I will. I always lose to the troll names. It's just how it goes. Is he gonna play a Northshire Cleric? If so, my hand would be forced. I'd probably end up coining into a Brewmaster. He's wiggling a card. No, he doesn't want to play it. Well, I'm not gonna coin into a Panda, because that would just be silly. If he kills the Panda with Holy Smite or Shadow Word Pain, all I do on turn 2 is play a Totem. It's no good. Okay, drops a Crocolisk. Now, I could play Dancing Swords here with the coin. That's an option, but I'm not going to. We'll just be a little bit more conservative. I'll play the Panda, and then we'll see what transpires here. I'll decide based on his 3-play whether I want to match it with Dancing Swords or if I'm just comfortable playing a Golem. Mad Bomber, risky. Oh my god. Oh, you goddamn kidding me? Jesus, that is so ridiculous. Oh man. It's only like a 26% chance of killing the 2 toughness minion when there's nothing else on the board with his own minion here. Oh my motherfucking god. Are you motherfucking kidding me? Well, I'm gonna play Dancing Swords. And I hope that this will take out both of his minions. That's what I'm hoping, because that won't get me ahead since he does get the card draw off of it, but I just need to clear this situation up and start over. Is he going to do it? Is he going to kill me with some other card? He's going to Holy Smite. Okay, so we're breaking even here. He spent 2 cards killing it. He gets a card back. He plays his own Dancing Swords. Well, I'll give that a well played. And now I'm in a little bit of trouble here. There's just, oh god, that Mad Bomber killing my Panda. I mean, if I lose the game, it'll be entirely because of that. And friggin' entirely. What are the odds of that actually happening? It's probably a little bit too difficult for me to compute. Just kind of off the cuff like that. Here, whatever. We'll play this. Fine. Oh man, that is insane. Because there's 4 targets on the board. That means like Jesus. Jesus. H. Motherfucking butternut squash Christ. That's all I gotta say. I don't need to say anything more. Gonna Shadow Word Pain, use the Crocolisk to finish off the Golem. Mind Vision is still a card, whatever. You can have these cards. You're welcome to them. Oh, he's a priest. He can heal up these swords. I totally forgot about that. Well, whatever. Who even gives a flying PJ fuck? Alright, well, draw a card. Bloodlust. Oh, it's a good thing I got that. That's critical. Critical to my successions. He's going to heal up these Dancing Swords again, I have a feeling. You know what? We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. I need to just move on. Clear the palette and just move on to the next game. So yes, Big Ballsack throws down a Mad Bomber. Of course, Big Ballsack would play with Mad Bombers. beats ridiculous odds to kill my panda, which means his Crocolisk lives, which means that my Dancing Sword dies, which means all kinds of nasty stuff. Actually, no, the Dancing Swords would have died regardless, but it means that my Golem ended up dying, which prevented me from killing off the his own Dancing Swords. Anyway, it was just all kinds of badness. Let's move along here. Let's pretend that game didn't happen. Let's just, you know, get more content into this video. Icy! That reminds me of a joke I heard recently. What do James Cameron and M. Night Shyamalan have in common? I see dead people. My girlfriend and her coworker both did not get that joke. I texted it to her when she was at work. I was so excited. I was like, what do they have in common? I see dead people. And then she was like, we didn't get it. And I was like, I spelled it out. I said, I see dead people. She was like, yeah, I got that part. We just don't get where the ice is coming from. And I was like, oh, well, you know, the Titanic was James Cameron's, you know, big movie for a while. And she's like, yeah, we didn't really know what movies James Cameron had made. So that went over real well. He coins a recruit. Well, I hope we're in the loser's bracket, because generally coining a recruit is a bad plan. It's just a waste of a coin. Luckily for him, I don't have a 2-drop, because even though this deck has a bajillion 2-drops, of course I didn't draw them. Nerubian Egg, where's that? Nowhere to be seen. We do have 3-drops coming up, but like in the game against the first Paladin, or yeah, the Paladin before the Priest that just beat us, Ballsack, big Ballsack. You know, I ended up winning, but having a fast start would have been a big boon. Oh, yes. So what are you going to do on turn 2? Make another recruit? I'm really excited about your hero ability here. Oh, yes, I get to make 1/1. It doesn't even cost me any cards. I should do that every opportunity that I can. What is there, honest to God, to think about on turn 2? Come on, buddy. Maybe he's icy. He's so cold he can't move his fingers, so he can't click on the cards and play them? Come on, man! Oh, God, what is this? Is he even hovering over anything? He's not hovering over anything. It's like he walked away from his computer to go take a Coke break.
Move quickly.
Okay. No, he's hovering over stuff. He's back. He got his Coke. He's slurping it up. Slurp. And then he... Abusive Sergeant. Okay, so that's why he made a recruiter, so he could play the Abusive Sergeant. I don't think having an Abusive Sergeant makes that worthwhile. To be totally honest with you. Oh, of course! I get a turn late Amani Berserker. Well, this would have died to the recruit. But then the recruit would have died as well, so I don't know. I think it's a fair deal. So, no coin for him, which is good news. Hopefully he doesn't have any Shattered Sun Clerics or any more Abusive Sergeants. I do have Ascension coming down next turn, which is nice, but he is going to have a recruit on the table or an Abusive Sergeant at the very least. So the Ascension would die to a True Silver Champion. He actually has a Shattered Sun goddamn motherfucking Cleric. Well, that is life for you, ladies and gentlemen. So here, the taunt's pretty immaterial. Play the Violet Teacher. I think the taunt is more valuable than the student popping, so let him use the True Sliver or whatever to kill the Violet Teacher, and then I'll save the taunt for the next time. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should have played this engine. I've got the Lightning Bolt here. I could have played the Violet Teacher and a Lightning Bolt on turn 5. Perhaps that would have been better. Fucking Mad Bomber. Honest to God, Jesus. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. And on all days today, it had to happen today when I've already had my share of beatdown and beleaguerment for 4 arenas. You know, for 4 arenas in a row, not being able to make it past 3 wins, that is incredibly unusual for me. Even in the olden days. Quite unfortunate. Oh my God, Icy, for the love of fucking God, I didn't concede the last game early so that I could watch you scratch your butthole and think for half an hour every turn. Do something, for the love of Jesus, bologna sandwiches. Oh my God, is this a troll? Is it a griefer? Is that what he's doing? Or is he really thinking this hard about what the fuck to do on turn 4? Like, does he have this many, what is it, an Elven Archer? Oh yeah, that was a master stroke of genius. Glad you spent the time coming up with that play. Okay, well, we'll heal up the Violet Teacher here. Kill the biggest thing he's got that I'm not already planning to kill with a Lightning Bolt. Get a student, so it's kind of like I'm a paladin myself. And we're gonna pass the turn. So, okay, if he couldn't kill the Violet Teacher last turn, he might not be able to kill her this turn. And if he doesn't kill her this turn, well, I don't have any spells to play, but I can play Senjin to protect her some more. Maybe, do some Jimmy Jammin'? Shimmy Shammin'? Okay, yeah, well, please, let's just all have a moment of silence as Icy goes to a graduate program of his choice, completes his master's degree, writes a 567-page thesis about the mating habits of northern Australian brown moss, and then comes back to the keyboard to finish his turn. Oh yeah, consecration. Okay, so he will clear the board, but at the very least, he did have to spend both of his recruits to finish things off, and he shouldn't have anything else unless he's a fucktwat. Thank you. Now I can make a totem and think. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just put as much on the board as we can. Real creatures here. He's got 6 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. I'm not ahead, except on the board. I have a Fire Elemental in here that's never showed up, and an Nerubian Egg that showed up like once, and a Stormforged Dex that's just nowhere to be found. But yeah, we're still doing okay. These are high quality minions: Berserker, Golem, Shieldmaster, and I got a Hex in case things go sour. Yes. I do believe the brown moss of northern Australia has unique chemical properties that enable it to survive under very hot temperatures. This is why it is munched upon by the great Dalmatian of New Zealand's Kiwi tribe. Okay, let's go ahead and just play as many minions as we can. We'll enrage the Berserker against the spiders. Kill off one of them, and now this Berserker's threatening to kill off that Yeti. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy is ridiculous. I see no moves being made. I wish there needs to be a hurry up emote. There should be. I mean, I know it'd be mean, but you know what? People manage to be mean with their emotes anyway, with the thank yous and the troll well playeds and stuff. Saying hello as a way of hurrying someone up just doesn't quite have it. But you know what? I'm not normally driven to this, but you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna start this. He can squelch me if he wants to. For all I know, this guy squelches people on sight because he knows they always give him shit for being a slow ass dumb face. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I wonder how far you can cram your fist into your belly button. I wonder how good that hammer would look, nestled between the broken remains of your teeth. Make your goddamn move! Well, it's a good thing I didn't have to play out the entirety of the game against Big Ballsack the Priest, and then have to put up with this shit. I just have to put up with this shit. Man, he goes to the wire every time. I really think he's a griefer. I think this is too much. He knows what he's doing. The fucker knows what he's doing. It's not like that was a hard play. He knows. He butternut squash fucking knows. Now, do I silence this and kill it with the Berserker, or do I hex it? I mean, the problem is that if I hex it and he plays something better later, I could be in trouble. But I'd like to keep this Berserker. We're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to cash out my Golem. Do that as well. Hex a Dex. Kill that. Make a totem. I'll save the Spellbreaker for later. Got 5 damage here. It could be 8 if he does play something really huge. Bloodlust, unfortunately, won't kill him, while it will deal 12 damage plus the 10 that's already out there. That's 22 damage. He's at full health. So I'd pretty much have to attack with all these minions and then Bloodlust, which is highly unlikely. So here comes the great thinking train. He's going to wait for the rope to appear, then make all of his moves, which are like blatantly obvious and not at all challenging. Oh, recruiting Frostwolf Warlord. Wow! It's a good thing I went to graduate school in Idaho to come up with that ingenious stratagem. Oh my god, did he actually make a move before the rope appeared? Holy motherfucking Christcicles. I don't believe what I am seeing. Ladies as well as gentlemen. Alright, so let's think very carefully here. Do I want to silence this thing? I don't think I actually want to silence it. I really don't think I do. Let's see what totem I get before I make any judgments. A taunt, I might just hide behind. Okay, no. So what we'll do here is the following. I'll kill this thing like so. I'll trade my... I don't want to trade the totem. No, I'm just going to... I want as many minions on the board as possible because of Bloodlust, so I will actually keep this totem alive. Damage my Unbound Elemental a tad smidge bit. And... do I play the Spellbreaker? Just have an extra body on the table? What is this? 5, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 12. Alright, we're going to go for it.
Your magic shall not save you.
He mind gamed me. He's playing so slowly, I'm just willing to hurry this game along, do whatever it takes. I'm just wasting my Spellbender, and I'm threatening lethal with the Bloodlust. So, let's see if he comes up with the Consecration equality combo to win the game, or some other kind of kill. And if not, I'll just kill him. Either way, I'll be happy this game's over. You know, the thing is, he didn't even go to the rope in the last turn, which makes me think he's not trolling me, but it's actually just that slow, which in a way is worse.
They'll never know.
Nightblade, okay. Is he gonna give it taunt? Nightblade, not what he needed right there. He's got Blessing of Kings. Okay, wow, well played. Yeah, that was a pretty good play. I'm glad you made that play. Blah. And he's probably sitting there going, oh, Bloodlust is so overpowered. Whatever. Good game, Icy Manipulator. Oh. Well, this is the first arena in 5 where I've made it beyond 3 wins. So wherever you are, wherever you're sitting, why don't you just do a round of applause? Just start clapping really loudly. If you're at home by yourself, or if you're with family, or if you're at a coffee shop, just start clapping super duper loud, as loud as you can, and then yell, "Yay, Boris! Good job! You finally managed to be above average." And where I sit, you know, even though it would be 100,000 miles away and also backwards in time, I'll hear it, and I will appreciate it. You mark my words. Your yelling and clapping on my behalf will be appreciated. So, how far can we go? Well, the next opponent, it's another Paladin. I didn't even know. So, yeah, obviously it's gonna be another Paladin. So that's 4 Paladins here today. 4 Paladins? I've played 5 games. No, hold on. I'm 4-1, so I've played 5 games. I think only one of them was a priest. That was Big Ballsack, the priest. So, yeah, we've played 4 Paladins already. This is the 5th. Friggin' Redank. Now, this is a 1-2-3, but this is like the most comically not really a 1-2-3 curve ever. That Berserker makes it much better. Hopefully, just please, just for love of God, just pass your turn. Don't play any coins, stuff. Just pass. Pass, 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 pass. Pass your turn, you dimwit Snoop Cake. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, and this guy actually says he's sorry. Wow. What a difference. Scantipede and Icy. Yeah, what a total difference. Okay, so we got the dream play against a Paladin. Turn 2, Monty Berserker. Stopping him from making recruits. Is he going to play Wolf Rider to kill that thing? Or some other big minion? He's going to play Shade of Naxxramas. Alright, well, I think this is where the Death Lord is good. Death does not scare you, yeah. So, Shade of Naxxramas. I said earlier it was unimpressive. Somebody managed to play a Miracle Paladin and get me down to 2 health with it. Is this guy going to try the Miracle Paladin route, or is he going to just attack and accept that it's a 3-3 for 3? He's going to put a Divine Shield on it, isn't he? Isn't he? Oh, wow, what a surprise. What a surprise. But I think this guy's actually using the Shade correctly, so I got to give him some credit for that. Alright, what do we do here? Lots of options. I could Flame Tongue, that let me clear the board. But the Death Lord will be down to 2 health. So a Consecration would kill off the Berserker, the thing, give him a minion from his deck, and damage the Flame Tongue. So it isn't that exciting. However, if I Shell's Engine, this thing will live, because my guys have a maddening 2 power. I could, of course, damage the Protector, kill the Protector with the Berserker, enrage the Berserker, hope that it lives to kill the Shade the following turn. That seems a bit foolhardy. I could Unbound Elemental and Frost Shock? That's, no, that's not good. Ew. Okay, wait, I think I do want to do that. So we're going to play the Unbound Elemental. Frost Shock this. And basically what I'm doing here is if he has a Consecration, it's still really bad, but I'd rather have an Unbound Elemental on the board than a Flame Tongue on the board. So I'm willing to spend an extra card to have the better tempo. But just please don't have Consecration. Oh god, he's fingering his leftmost card. He has Consecration. Motherfucker, that's not good. Gets a minion, and it's Zombie Chow. Well, it could definitely have been a lot worse. So do we play the Flame Tongue here to kill the Zombie Chow? Don't let paladins creep creatures and all that. The alternative is playing Ascension. Oh man, so am I behind enough to take that risk? I'm behind enough. When you're behind, take risks. I mean, it could definitely have been a lot worse than this. I lucked out a little bit there. So does he have Blessing of Kings or some other shenanigans to deal with this? He's got a Hammer of Wrath. Could be a lot worse. So he trades the Zombie Chow and the Hammer for this engine, which is pretty okay. Please just don't play anything else. Stop. No, another Zombie Chow. Oh, you fucking fuckwad. Well, ball sacks. Ah, Sludge Belcher. Well, let's repeat that then once more with emphasis. So we'll just drop the 3/5 with Taunt in front of the Zombie Chow, protect the Undead Elemental. I don't like putting Flame Tongues down when I don't have any other minions, and like the minion I have is about to die, because then the Flame Tongue's just really exposed and gonna die. So let's see if the Sludge Belcher can live the turn. He didn't have a good answer to this engine. Hammer of Wrath plus Zombie Chow was a decent answer, but not the best. So if the Sludge Belcher can live, then next turn, you know, Tiger plus Flame Tongue could be extremely good. Quite the entertaining game so far. Could go either way. He is ahead a card here. He's got 7 to my 5, soon to be 6. So I have to kill that Zombie Chow without losing a creature to go up on cards.
Silver moon shall not fall.
That's a pretty good card here. Hard for me to get rid of because of the Divine Shield, obviously. And he just leaves me alone. Okay. So the Flame Tongue doesn't actually do anything here. It does absolutely nothing. But I only have 7 minutes, so I cannot play 2 of these creatures. I can play just 1. Well, I think what I need to do then is make a totem. And play either the Smith or the Tiger. Taunt. That is nice. That's actually very nice. So Smith or Tiger, Smith or Tiger, Smith or Tiger. We'll go for the extra health. Because I've got the extra power if I need it. So I might as well take the extra health. And the Zombie Chow Death Rattle doesn't do anything. I'm at full health. And we'll pass the turn. I mean, I could have done something fancy. Since this was Taunt, I could have put a Flame Tongue in here and played the Golem. But that seemed a little bit excessive. Let's let him kill the Taunt. Blessing of Wisdom. That's should be a 1-mana cycle. I'll kill that thing before he gets another card out of it, so it's not the end of the world. It's like playing a Flare or something here. Sludge, dudge, dudge, and he doesn't have anything except for that guy. Perfect, okay. So, the question here is, how do I kill his stuff? Obviously, I'm going to use the Flame Tongue. Obviously. I think... I'm going to Flame Tongue and play the Tiger? Or Flame Tongue, Golem, Totem. No, Flame Tongue, Dread Corsair, Totem I could do. To get more board presence. Okay, we'll do this. Put the Flame Tongue here. Use Sludge Jr. to kill the Silvermoon Guardian. Conga Line, this totem slides over, kills the recruit. I use the 4-1 who's done his... Well, actually, no. Do I want to do this? No, I'll just use the Spiteful Smith to kill that. Let this guy hit the face, and then think. Do I play the Tiger? Do I play the Taunter? Let's play a Taunter. And a Totem. Healing Totem would be good to heal up my stuff. Found it. Alright, so that's good. Consecration clears up my totems and only my Undead Elemental, so it's not good here. Consecration equality wins in the game, but that's often true. And okay, so we've got about equal number of cards, but mine are on the table. His are in his hand. Alright, he silences other minions, so he just gets okay, great. Good times. So we... Actually, the only game we lost was to the non-Paladin. We have played a rather improbable 5 Paladins. Yeah, 5 wins all. I believe, maybe one of them in the previous video, I forgot, it wasn't a Paladin, but I believe it's been 5 Paladins, and then we lost to Big Ballsack, the Priest. Which is remarkable, because Paladins are not the class I think of when I think of the arena. It's all Hunters and Mages, which was confirmed on my first couple of forays, but today it's Paladin Day. We're gonna get another Paladin, that would just be hilarious. I just want to see how many Paladins in a row we can get. No, we have a Mage. Of course, I end the Paladin parade with a Mage. Bleh. So, I did not ask for it, actually. I did not ask to play against a Mage, you bitch. So Bloodlust can go, the Inventor can go. I'll keep the Farseer, although I'm not that excited about it. I just hope I get another 2-drop. And I do, but it's a Flame Tongue, so okay. Now, some people here would play Coin Totem, so that you can then play the Flame Tongue afterwards. I think the correct thing actually is to do nothing, because if I coin into the Berserker and she kills it with a Frostbolt, I got nothing to do. This way, I can see what she does on turn 2. Maybe it'll be worth it to coin into a Golem, depending on the circumstances. Or just play the Berserker, hang on to the coin for a turn 4 Sludge Belcher. Bop, bop, bop. Bibbidi bop, bop. Sant is fall. Sant is fall. It's like the guy's name was... Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't play a totem. Because surely it would have died to this Mad Bomber if I had. Lots of good options here. Well, yeah, I'm going to coin into the Golem. Basically, what I'm saying here is if you want to kill my creature, you need to spend your entire turn. I'm willing to spend a coin to make her spend her entire turn killing off my thing. If I just played the Berserker, she would trade Mad Bomber for Berserker, and then she could do whatever she wanted. Is she going to take it? Is she going to play an Ironforge Rifleman? No, she's going to play a Mad Bomber, number 2. Well, it was likely that the Golem would die. It's very unlikely for the Golem to survive that. Alright, so here I could play the Unbound Elemental, which will, like, kill this thing and survive, but let's just keep it safe. Let's play the Berserker. Rockbiter. This is a good use for a Rockbiter weapon. The fact that I've lost a coin is kind of sad, because I can't play the Belcher next turn, but I can make a Totem and Flame Song, or I can play the Farseer, as befits the situation. If she plays a good 4-drop, like a Yeti or Ascension, that would be annoying. This is also annoying, because the guy will drop down to 1 health and then be pingable. Unless I heal it, which is an interesting option. Let's make a Totem, and then a Flame Tongue. Healing, you know what? Really? Couldn't have asked for anything better than that. So the Berserker now gets healed, which means she has an unpleasant choice. Either she attacks the Flame Tongue with Mr. Bitey and pings it for 2/5 of her mana, leaving me with a 5/2, or she kills this, but then the Flame Tongue survives. She of course could have a Frostbolt or something for the Flame Tongue. That's I'm okay. I'm relatively okay with that. Alright, she's got nothing actually. She just has a Spiteful Smith. I'm pretty down with this shenanigans, because now I get to play Sludge Belcher with a Flame Tongue behind it, hit her in the face, and pass the turn. Next turn, turn 6, I can do a couple of these 3s, which is not really what I want to do. I want to play a Fire Elemental, maybe, but that, of course, never comes up in my hand, ever, under any circumstances. Does she have a Polymorph for the Belcher? That would be good for her. Very good indeed. Still could play a Polymorph. If she doesn't play Polymorph here, that guarantees she doesn't have it. Nope, just a Water Elemental. She elects not to attack into the Sludge Belcher. Well, her stuff has 6 health, and I can't buff my damage anymore. I could silence this to stop it from getting a secret, or I could silence this to stop it from freezing my Shazatsicles. Or I could just not play the silence at all. Alright. I think here's what the plan's gonna be. I am going to kill one of these and heal up my Sludge Belcher. Just not sure which one yet. Flame Strike is coming up next turn. Everything dies to it except for the Belcher. These guys all die to it. Dancing Swords especially dies to it. Yeah, she gave me a pretty tough puzzle to deal with here. Alright. I'll, That's so funny. We'll, hit this thing. Kill that. Heal this. And play this. Don't really want her to have a Flame Strike here, but I'm hoping that this will get to kill the Spiteful Smith. Even though it means she gets a card, it's worth it for the board presence. Anything could happen, of course. She could end up attacking into the Sludge Belcher this time. She's gonna get a secret. And she has the Flame Strike. Mother fucking Christ! Oh, no, that's bad. So she has a secret now. She's a 4/5. Fuck everything. Well, in case it's Mirror Entity, let's play this. It is Mirror Entity. Oh my god.
Pay attention, class.
Ah, that just, you know what? I needed her not to have a Flame Strike there, and she had a Flame Strike. The end. The end. I couldn't kill her thing, didn't have my Hex, didn't have a Fire Elemental. And that was that. She's got all these Chillwind Yetis and a Fireball for good measure. I'll draw a card and concede. So, pretty much all I can do is beat Paladins. And everyone else, the priests and the mages, have their way with me. Now, the priest did get the lucky Mad Bomber thing, but... And actually, this person also had Mad Bombers. Ah, Mad Bombers are just undoing me today. Now, in the mage game, that was a good Mad Bomber. The odds were totally with the Mad Bomber for killing my damaged golem. I did not expect her to have a second one. Maybe if I had, I would have played differently. Gah. So, 5 wins is alright, I guess. It's higher than my current average. I'd like to get up to 7. That's pretty much all I'm trying to do right now is focus in, steal 2 more wins. Ah, yes! Mr. Sinister, or perhaps Mrs. Inister. Alright, well, let's keep the streak going here. Paladin number 6, you're going down. Got a good opening hand, that's a freaking rarity. Stormforged Axe is nice for killing off recruits, and I'm the first player, so I'll get to play a Fairy Dragon on turn 2. I just hope he passes on turn 1, and we'll be in business. Oh wow, Nerubian Egg! Fancy you showing up for a change for the first time in like 15 Scourgillion games. What's next? Fire Elemental? Other cards I put into my deck? Will the wonders never cease? Please be a 2-toughness thing. Alright, thank you. So this is a good time to whoop out the Stormforged Axe. Did I say whoop out? Whip out. I don't have any 3-drops to play, so I don't care about the overload. I kill the Knife Juggler. I can kill 2 more recruits, and I completely slow down his early start. So that's good. Please play a recruit here, or another thing for my Stormforged Axe to kill. That would be much appreciated. Okay, thanks, bye. Alright, he plays a recruit. Great. So here we'll play Fairy Dragon. And, Spellbreaker. Maybe I'm overvaluing him a little bit. I took him over some other good stuff, and I wish it had been some other 4-drop that I could actually play next turn. I mean, either I play him and waste him, or I play a Totem and a Nerubian Egg, without any synergy for the egg at the moment. That doesn't, neither of those seems like a good option. Flesh and Ghoul will survive the axe, so I'll have to kill it with the Fairy Dragon. That's fine. Hex is premature, so do I waste the Spellbreaker just to get a 4/3 under the table? Now let's get some more board presence. Let's do this. This. Kill the Ghoul. Pass the turn, and we got back-to-back pretty strong 5-drops. Now my board presence really is 0 at the moment, so I'm kind of at the mercy of him not having any good plays, or him having a good play and not being able to follow it up. Alright, so Ascension, the appropriate response to this is Tiger. Tiger Uppercut. And hopefully that'll kill the Ascension. Hopefully there's no Divine Shield or Blessing of King's shenanigans. Granted, if he plays Blessing of King's, it's not the end of the world, I'll just Hex it. I'll trade a Hex for Ascension plus a Blessing. That's a pretty good use of Hex. He's got a Divine Shield, alright. Doesn't really do anything at the moment. Okay, okay. He's making a Super Ascension and killing a Healing Totem with it. So is that worth hexing? I mean, that's really the question. Or should I just silence it, make it back into a 3/5? I can kill it, axe more of that thing. Well, if I silence it, I can't play Flesh-Eating Ghoul, but if I play Flesh-Eating Ghoul and Hex, well, there will be 2 creatures dying. Alright, Hex feels right. So I'm going to start the Flesh-Eating Ghoul party. We're going to play this. Hex here. Kill that so I don't damage the Tiger. And kill this Shadow Sun Cleric. So now he needs to prove that he can deal with this Flesh-Eating Ghoul. The egg, unfortunately, I can't do anything with at the moment. But next turn I can play the Spiteful Smith and a Crocolisk. And it's looking pretty good here. He's going to Hammer of Wrath that Ghoul. He's going to Hammer of Wrath it. So he gets a card up. but that means that he's kind of conceding board advantage. I got this tiger here. It's doing wonders for me. Alright, I'm 21 health, that's okay. So Panda doesn't really do anything, so we'll just play the Smith. Kill that. Play Crocky McCrockerson. And let's see, I've got 6 cards to his 6 in a recruit. One of my cards is an egg, but I do have some things I can draw, like Rockbiter Weapon, that will help out with this egg. Or Bloodlust. And he's got some big minions to deal with. I'd say he's pretty far behind. He needs something pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Does he have another Hammer of Wrath? No, he's a Frost Elemental. That's fine. I can silence this. It's good use for Spellbreaker. Trade up to his 6-mana creature. Get rid of his recruit, and I'm doing good. So we're gonna silence. Don't forget, folks, you can silence freeze. Kill that thingamaboob. Play a Taunter. Kill the recruit. Don't let paladins keep creatures. Again, if he has Pyromancer Equality or Equality Consecration, he will win. But that's just how life is against paladins, and I've got this pretty amazing board. What's it gonna be, Mrs. Inister? Mistre Sinistre. I wonder. He's got more card advantage. Well, he doesn't need card advantage, he needs board presence, so I'm happy with him spending half his mana just to go up a card. Sanjin is more annoying. I'd have to throw the Spiteful Smith and one of my other creatures at it. And my draw does not help me. So I'll hit that, throw away the croc, attack his face, and think. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a very expensive heal 3. I want my creatures to be as hardy and hale as possible. I'd rather have this at full health and the Yeti in my hand than the Yeti on the board and this damaged. So yeah, 7 cards. He hasn't really been able to clear the board. I've been able to deal with everything he plays. A really strong minion, though, could turn the tide. I don't have any removal. I've already used my Hex. Alright, that's a pretty good card. I'd have to get through 2 taunts. But it definitely could have been worse, so I'm not going to complain too much. Can I get something to blow up this egg against? Ah, thank you, finally. So we'll pop the Nerubian here. Play the Yeti. I hate doing this, but I have to do this. Kill that. Kill that. Alright. I've got 3 4-power creatures on the table, and then the 3/3 Taunter. It's looking good. This is 12-15 damage of Bloodlust. If I top deck it, ruin me the game. Is he going to give that Drake taunt? Is he going to do anything effective? No, he's just going to play a couple of random minions, which I'm fine with. I've got 2 taunts to hold them both at bay. Okay, I think this is where you stop killing things and start putting damage on. He clearly doesn't have any way of getting rid of my minions. So, I am just going to let it be and threaten the win next turn. I'll only just for a couple of my 4s to attack him and it's over. So, did he get a Defender of Argus? Or a Sun Fairy Protector?
For the king.
Not yet. Though now he can kill one of my real creatures, because he can use that to kill off the Taunt Totem. Gets rid of my Yeti. I'm still threatening lethal. He's got 6 mana and 3 cards. Definitely lots of ways he could stop me. And he does have card advantage now, so, you know, it's scary. I'm not gonna lie. Holy Lights. Okay, that... Well, let's see what else he does before I come to any conclusions. I have 10 damage, leaving him with 4 health. No much matter. Well, let's definitely draw the card first, because I could get a Bloodlust and just win. Fire Elemental. Oh my gosh. So I got 12 or 10 damage plus 3 is down to 1 health. Can I afford to do that? That seems a little bit risky. That seems very risky. Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't think I can do that. Well, taking him down to 1 health. I still have a Frost Shock in here. I have a Lightning Bolt in here. What else do I have? Stormforged. No, I've used Stormforged Axe. You know what? Screw it. We're doing it. I've got... Oh, wait, could he kill me? 4, 5, 9, 11, 12. I'm down to 8 health. Oh, shoot. He might actually be able to kill me. That's awkward. Okay. Well, we'll hedge our bets then. I will kill this recruit to enrage my guy. Play Fire Elemental to kill off Le Tigre. And then I'll do this. So I'm still threatening lethal here. But it's just... Oh, right. The enrage goes away. I forgot about that. I'm still threatening lethal, but I am not letting him kill me. If he happened to have found a way to get 8 damage dealt with 3 cards. Down goes the healing totem. And, okay, so I'm threatening lethal. What's he going to do about it? Finally, I got my egg and the fire elemental, both quite handy in this game. Wish I drew them more often. Grizzly is annoying as it is a taunt. That is not a big deal. I don't mind the 2 health. Okay, so can I kill him? We got what? 6, 8, 10. Ball sacks. Well, we're doing it. So let's play Lothab. Hope to get a taunt. Don't find it. Kill this. And think. Do I just kill his stuff? The thing is, I can't really kill his stuff that effectively. Let's just go for it. So he has only 7 damage here. I doubt he can deal 13 damage in 2 cards. He has to clear my entire board. And I could still draw cards to win, like Lightning Bolt. Okay, so we got a Wrenchgo Mercenary, which is completely irrelevant here. The game is over. So yes, I've beaten 6 Paladins, lost to a Priest, lost to a Mage. I'm good at beating the melee types, apparently. I don't know why he's playing on. There is no way he can win. The no mission... Well, one of these 2 guys, neither of them we can kill, kills the Taunter, and then the other one kills him. So, whatever. You can concede now. Come on. Was that really worth thinking about? Was that really worth thinking about? So we do make it to 6 wins, and now we have quite the exciting thing. Oh wait, how much time has passed? I completely lost track of time. It's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Over 45 minutes. Thanks for watching. If you did, please like. If you enjoyed this video, please like and/or subscribe, and come back soon. I'll show you how this run ends. Take care.